Bianco Astro paint, 20-inch forged ether wheels. This is our first 2025 Maserati Grecale entry-level model. More affordable, more value, more bang for your buck. Let's check this thing out and see what it's all about for the 2025 model year. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where I'm here at Maserati St. Petersburg in Florida with our first entry-level Maserati Grecale. Well, Grecale. They dropped the GT nameplate for the 2025 model year. They lowered the price and they actually added some more value so you get more bang for your buck. So this is the entry-level model, the Maserati Grecale base, whatever you want to call it. This is the Maserati Grecale behind me here today, and it's done in beautiful Bianco Astro with ether wheels, black interior, and we have some extra goodies as far as add-ons we added to, just help sweeten the pot. So with no further ado, let's check this thing out, see what it's all about. Now, big shout out to Maserati of St. Petersburg for letting me take a spin around this Grecale. Now, if you guys want this model or any other model that they have here in their lineup, make sure you guys check the links down in the description below for the website link. Their phone number is there as well. Give them a call and get one of these beautiful cars off of this lot and out there on the roads today. So let's talk about what's underneath the hood that's powering this Italian stallion. We're talking about a turbocharged and intercooled 2-liter inline-4 with direct fuel injection that has 296 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque, paired with the 8-speed automatic all-wheel drive transmission. That's going to rocket you from 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds, a 0 to 100 mile per hour time in 13.5 seconds. A quarter mile is going to run you around 13.4 seconds, and your top speed is going to be at 149 miles per hour. We mentioned dimensions for the 2025 Grecale Modena. We're looking at a wheelbase of 114.2 inches. We have a length at 190.8 inches, a width at 76.7 inches, and a height at 65.6 inches with the overall curb weight of around 4,425 pounds. So for 2025, Maserati wanted to change up the lineup a little bit. And instead of starting with the GT moniker when it comes to the entry-level model, they just call it the Maserati Grecale. All right, it's not the Grecale GT, it's the Grecale. Then next up in line is the Modena spec, and then after that we go to the Trofeo, and then the fully electric version is the Folgari. Now, with that said, this is the Grecale Modena done in beautiful Bianco Astro. All right, this colorway looks so sick. It's between like a light blue silverish gold. It's just a really nice flake. We've seen this color before on the Maserati Grecale, so it's nice to see it back for the 2025 model year. Now, really what you're looking at when it comes to the front fascia and a lot of the exterior of this specific spec, well, it's standard. So we're talking about the Maserati insignia and emblem right up front there, done in beautiful white and blue. We have the big trident right up front, hides our level 2 ADAS, or our driver assistance and technology for safety equipment. You guys will also see a single frame grille done in gloss black with black blades with an aluminum or satin aluminum finish in the insert there, and functional feed through with that mesh grille right below it. Now you guys will also see that Bianco Astro comes and breaks up the grille, and then we bring it back down to color the Bianco Astro paint on the front lip. This is new for 2025. Before, this was all plastic when it comes to the front lip. And then if you got the Modena trim level, it would be in gloss black. Now for the Grecale base, it is body matched with the colorway of the actual front lip. Now you also see we do have plastic cladding right above that with our integrated sensors here as well. And then we do have our mesh grille too, that center feed through as well to give it some functional feeding and cooling. And then you will see that on the side blades here as well, functional feed through. We have the integrated sensor, gloss black side blade, and that's a functional feed through as well. You guys probably can't see it, but yeah, that feeds air all the way through. All that said, you will also see our beautiful headlamps. As you guys will know, the Maserati script is right there as well, with the trident right there, looking brilliant. You'll see this with the high beams, low beams, the turn indicators. We'll have everything illuminated for you guys. But when it comes to the front fascia, what do you guys think? The Grecale looks beautiful in this Bianco Astro flake. Now on our side profile for the new Grecale entry-level model, well, we're talking about something that you may notice isn't there anymore. But what we do have here are 20-inch ether wheels. Now they're pronounced etere. In Italian, ether is what the translation is to English. And you guys will also see the Maserati insignia front center with that trident, the silver calipers with the black script. We have the Pirelli Scorpion Zero all-season tires to wrap it all together per usual. And well, this is standard for the 2025 model year. Now with the wheel well done in Bianco Astro, same with the side skirt there as well. And then that thing that is missing is the GT badging. Again, because we don't have it this year, we don't have the GT moniker. You just have the Maserati classic portholes, 3 portholes, satin aluminum finish up top, gloss black, and these are functional as well. And they always have been when it comes to the Maserati models. But no GT moniker here, so you'll know that that's a 2025 model if you see it like that. Now, Bianco Astro for the door handles and for the mirror caps, and you guys will also, I did that backwards, the mirror caps and door handles, but you will see the satin aluminum finish for the top part of the electric door handles. You guys will also see satin aluminum when it comes to the window moldings here, all right, for the DLO. Gloss black for the B pillar and C pillar here, and then you guys will see we do have the Bianco Astro roof with the Bianco Astro shark fin antenna, Bianco Astro spoiler, but with black finish for the second half, and then the side blades here with the satin aluminum trident on the C pillar here is looking brilliant when it comes to the side profile of the 2025 Grecale. What do you guys think? Much cleaner look without the badging? Now the rear of the 2025 Grecale, well, has the same beautiful flair when it comes to the previous model year, like the integrated third brake light and this nice sloping roof line right there in the spoiler with the Maserati script right there, or the candy bar that's right underneath is what they call it. All right, done in satin aluminum finish with integrating into the LED tail lamps, which we will see illuminated very shortly, looking really good here. And then you guys will see the Grecale badging done in satin aluminum with the lower half having our integrated sensors, our horizontal reflectors, and of course our quad exhaust tips that you guys have already heard, done in chrome with the gloss black rear diffuser and shark fin styling. This is a great look on the Maserati Grecale entry-level model. I definitely think that they added some sporty flair and some great styling to give it an overall Italian flair. Now when it comes to cargo space for the Grecale, actually let's do it like this. I'm gonna go get the key fob here, and we're going to use the power lift gate hands-free. I have to grab the key fob for that, and might as well show you guys. But when it comes to, I'm gonna actually hold this here so you guys know that I'm not pressing the button. We'll do the kick, pull out, and there we go. All right, so we're looking at around 19 to 20 cubic feet of space when it comes to our overall cargo. As you guys can see, you have the privacy shade up here, nice thick privacy shade, help keeping things private and cool. You also see a 40-20-40 rear folding split when it comes to the seating, LED lights on both sides with the 12-volt DC there, your straps here to hold in any documents or pamphlets, and then you do have a false floor. Lift up that false floor and you guys will see we have a tire inflate kit there, and we have our tools because we also have our battery stowed underneath as well. All right, this is the same platform as the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, so it's that Giorgio platform that's going to give you the same overall feel when it comes to the rear tailgate. Even more privacy up top with LED lights, and you also have a one-touch close and one-touch lock when it comes to the tailgate. What do you guys think when it comes to cargo on the 2025 Grecale? And when it comes to fuel economy, we're looking at 24, 22, 28. I mean, it's 24 combined city and highway, 22 for the city, 28 for the highway, and premium fuel goes inside. Now, of course, I have to show the illumination when it comes to the 2025 Grecale. As you guys can see, we have our lights up front with our turn indicators done in amber, and we have the amber reflector on the side there and that porthole design. You also see an amber reflector or turn indicator here in the mirror cap, and then in the rear, the beautiful LED tails, indicators done in red here, looking brilliant. What do you guys think when it comes to illumination on this 2025 Grecale? Now let's check out the Nero and Grigio interior, this cockpit on the Maserati Grecale for 2025. First off, you can see the Nero seats done with perforation with Nero and gray stitching, or Grigio stitching. You will also see Grigio in the headrest for the stitched trident. And then you guys will see, once we hop inside, we have nice soft seats here and this beautiful layout looking brilliant. I love this setup. Okay, so first things first, our door paneling. It's gonna let you know a lot about our spec today. So we have the Sonos Faber sound system, as you guys will see, with a speaker grille here, and speaker grille here. You will also see leather uppers on the doors with stitching. You will see wood grain inserts there as well. And you guys will see on the door cards, Nero leathers with these nice stitching. Same on the armrest here as well, the stitching there. And then we have the gloss black controls when it comes to our mirror controls, window controls, and locks. And our door release here, done in gloss black and aluminum with the manual door release. And then you guys will also see the side sill with the Maserati script there as well. Now it's screaming at me because it says the key fob has left the building here. Well, I have it in my pocket with me now. Door's closed up, now it's refreshed. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Well, a lot of this stuff comes standard on a 2025 Grecale entry-level model. So we're talking about a 3-spoke design when it comes to our steering wheel. You guys will see we do have a power adjust. If I pull back here, I can go forward, I can go down, down, and then up when it comes to our power adjust telescopic steering wheel. You also see we have paddle shifters mounted to the steering wheel column, so you always know where they are, big aluminum finishes. And then you guys will see our lane keep assist on this stalk here with our high beam light controls. And then on the right hand side, you will see our washer nozzles and wipers when it comes to our windshield there. Now, our blue start stop button is right there. Remember that blue start stop button when the Grecale first came out? Well, it was only for the Trofeo models. Now it's standard in the 2025 entry-level models. You also have your drive mode selector here, where I can turn that and go between sport, where you'll hear that exhaust valve open up a little bit. You also have GT, everyday driving, and then comfort, good for, highway driving, things for fuel economy, cruise control, things like that. Now, we have a lot to go over here because with this 3-spoke design, you have perforation on the sides here. You have, with that setup, the insignia or the trident front on the airbag with that 3rd spoke done in that dark finish. And then you will see on the left and right hand side, we have gloss black backlit backings, or gloss black backlit, well, you know what I'm saying, the backlit lighting when it comes to these gloss black touch controls here. So it's nice that they are actual physical buttons and not just backlit, paneling, should I say it that way. So your driver assistance is on this side here, as you guys will see. All right, cruise control, things like that, lane keep, all that. Now, you also will see on the left-hand side that we do have controls for our instrument cluster, which is digital here. We have 33 inches of real estate when it comes to screens inside of this Grecale. So first, let's start with this instrument cluster because, well, we do have hands-free voice controls for our phones and everything like that. But really what we want to do is change some things here. But first things first, let's go to our menu here and it'll show our cluster layout. We want to use the arrow and go to cluster layout and select OK. So we can go between classic, evolved, and relaxed. So we're on classic. Let's go to evolved. All right, so it's like the digital dials and everything like that when it comes to the speedo. And then we'll press that so you guys can see the full look. Let's do it again, but then we'll go to relaxed and it will show you that everything pretty much opens up in relaxed mode. All right, so you get more screen real estate and information will show up where it be. Now, you also can change normally what's on the speedo side, but since we have it in relaxed, it's just opened up here. So you guys can see radio, you can see all of our information there, when the date and time and everything like that. Now let me go back into our cluster layout and change it to classic, right? Okay, and then go out of it. And now I press this and you will see that it shows up here, all right? So there's a method to the madness here. And it shows the speedo dial there digitally. All right, so you got different things you can mess with there when it comes to information. Now our dash, soft touches, stitching all throughout, looking brilliant. You guys will see aluminum trim when it comes to the HVAC vents. More stitching here. We have our electric parking brake right underneath here. Come over top, we have our digital clock, and we'll talk about that in a moment because it's not just a clock. It's actually a compass and a G meter and everything like that. You also see aluminum trim for the HVAC, soft touches on the dash with the stitching there. The A-pillar done with the soft touches as well on the headliner, looking brilliant. And then look at that dash layout with the soft touches and stitching there and more stitching down below where you guys will see the glove box will hold plenty of things inside of there. Now, what we have here is our infotainment screen and our comfort screen. Before we get to those, you want to know how to put it into drive, into reverse, and everything like that. Well, you actually have buttons, okay? No gear selector here. Foot on the brake, press R, and you're into reverse. Backup camera pops up. N for neutral. D, now you're in drive, you're ready to go. You want to go into manual mode? Press M, all right? P, and you're in park. That's how you do it. And remember the electric parking brakes over here. All right, now, with that said, Maserati Intelligent Assistant, or MIA system, running through Alexa. You get Apple CarPlay and Android Alexa, wireless there, but that's the system. You Connect 5 is the system that it'll run on here. All right, so you guys know this system because it's been on Maserati models since 2021 when they introduced it. So you guys can see navigation, phone, vehicle, where you have all of your data and everything here, apps. All right, so you have it all when it comes to this setup. E-hybrid, my car, performance, it's all here when it comes to this setup. So with that said, you guys know this system. It's been a Maserati model for years now. Great, user-friendly. It's very good for the graphical user interface. Tons of options. You do driver settings, and you can do profiles. You can do all kinds of things here. This one has the Maserati Intelligent Assistant, where you can say the wake-up word, "Hey Maserati," and it will, do like navigation, take you to Starbucks. It'll turn up and down the climate. It'll do all that kind of stuff with your virtual assistant. Now, below that comfort screen we were talking about does a lot of things. First, you have your hazard buttons right there, and you can turn off this comfort screen by pressing this button here. On the right-hand side, that's your volume controls. Now, I wanted to wait to mention these ones because I want to talk about this. You can mute and unmute right here, or you can press up and down for the volume controls on this side. If you want to do it from the steering wheel, there are buttons right here on the back of the steering wheel. I don't know how well you guys can see those. There you go. On both sides of the steering wheel to turn up and down the volumes and change the stations. So you can do your volume and radio controls that way as well. Now you also have max front and rear when it comes to your HVAC on the windscreen, the rear and front. You also have the parking sensors there, start stop button there, hill descent right there, and you can turn off your traction right there. Rear for your HVAC and your ambient lighting right there as well. And then you have your clock. Your clock is going to be this here, right? But it could be a clock. It could also be a compass. It could also be your pedometer. All right. It can also be your G meter. So you have tons of things when it comes to functionality here, multifunctional. Now you can go to your seats here where you have your seat memories. You can go to your lighting controls here where we can turn on and off our lights or put it on automatic there. All right. And then when it comes to climate controls, you guys see up front and center, heated and ventilated seats with our heated steering wheel, dual zone climate controls. Now, you guys have all your controls up here, but you could also do it like this. See how I can easily just do that without looking, knowing that I'm turning up and down the fan speed, know that I'm changing the climate right here without actually pressing something specific. You can do those quick gestures as well. We have storage here. Down below, we have stowage here. We have the nice wood grain trim for the center console with the leather wrapping and stitching there as well. Under here, you have the USB 2.0 and USB-C with extra storage. You have your cup holders right here, armrest with stitching here as well. Open that up, key fob transmitter just in case your key fob battery dies with a 12-volt DC on there as well. And then look up top, you have our rear view mirror. Everything else is on the HUD right up top here when it comes to your trunk release, dome lights, floodlights, SOS, your assist, everything is up top here with your home link for your garage door opener right here. Soft touches, visor, mirror, and light for the driver and passenger side. We have all the goodies here inside of this Grecale for 2025. What do you guys think when it comes to a lot of this stuff being standard on this 2025 model year? Now with 98 cubic feet of passenger space in total, well, we're gonna do pretty good when it comes to knee wiggle room inside of the Grecale. With the same Neo and Grigio seating, perforation, Grigio stitching, Grigio stitch on the Trident headrest there, looking just as lovely, just as premium, just as luxurious in the rear with the aluminum Maserati script side sill. Hopping inside, we have nice stowage on the back of the driver's side and passenger side when it comes to that overall quality stowage. And then of course, check this out. We have our LCD screen when it comes to our climate control with heated seats here and our HVAC vents here. Down below, you guys will see we do have the USB-C and USB 2.0 plug-in. All right, and then we do have our armrest with cup holders integrated there. We do have dome light up top as well. So you guys will see LED dome light. And then you guys will see we have nice leather uppers on the doors, stitching there as well, wood grain trim, our Sonos Faber sound system done in aluminum. We also have our Nero door cards and armrest stitching there as well with our gloss black finishes for our window controls and lock controls. Door release there with gloss black and aluminum trim. And you also see we have another speaker grill there with some extra storage. This is a nice spot inside of the rear of the 2025 Grecale. Now let's break down the sticker of our 2025 Bianco Astro and Nero and Grigio Maserati Grecale, because we start life at $77,900. And if you're wondering, that's the tariff built price in. So this price at MSRP already has the tariffs we have in the USA built into the price. So no additional surprises. Now, with the additional options here, our $1,695 destination charge and our $300 preparation and delivery, we're looking at a total price of $86,775. Now, how did we get there? Well, we have our Climate Plus package at $2,850. That gives us the heated windshield nozzles, heated rear seats, ventilated front seats, stitched headrest or stitched trident on the headrest with the power liftgate and kick sensor, heated steering wheel as well. Now the driver assist package L1 is $1,610. That gives us adaptive cruise control, active lane management, blind spot and rear cross path, and driver drowsy detection. Now, driver drowsy detection. Drowsy driver detection. Now you also have the tri-zone climate control at $1,270, and the Bianco Astro paint is $1,150. Everything else you see here comes standard. A lot of what that exterior you saw is standard. All right, so check this out when it comes to everything automatically included on the Grecale for 2025. Make sure you guys pause, zoom in, screenshot, do what you guys need to do, or check Maserati St. Petersburg website in this sticker breakdown below, in the description below, so you guys can get the full sticker breakdown, like the warranty information at 4 years, 50,000 miles. With that said, what do you guys think about our first 2025 Grecale entry-level model? So at $86,775, what do you guys feel about the base Maserati Grecale for the 2025 model year and the spec we have here today? Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, well, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you guys check the links down in the description below for Maserati St. Petersburg's website link and their phone number. You guys can check out the inventory, give them a call, and get one of these beautiful cars off of this lot and in your driveway today. And make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.